Hello, it's Kitty, proud to be your declutter specialist and thought organizer. Doesn't that sound good? I'll tell you what, physical clutter I can handle, but mental clutter, and many of my clients and people at a recent workshop said the exact same thing. Is, well, I just want to get my thoughts organized and then I can move forward at maximum productivity. Okie dokie. A little bit of a different opener today. I am a little bit, well, I've been ill for about a month again, and I'm just finally starting to creep back. Have you ever felt like that, where you're just, okay, I'm almost there. I think I'm at about 80%. And we'll just keep hoping that it gets better and better. And if you are feeling under the weather, please accept my sympathies. All right, because being sick is no fun, but that's okay. Don't worry, you will get better. Just have patience. Really, if you take nothing out of today's video, hello, Michael. If you take nothing out of today's video, just know that it's going to take time. And tell you what, clients like Michael here, they know what a pushy overachiever I am, and that I want everything done yesterday, and I expect a lot of myself. And this latest go round, I just had to slow down and say, well, you know what? Things are going to get done when they are going to get done. And I actually did not too badly. Considering how many naps I needed during the day, I, excuse me, did not too badly. All right, so who am I? Kitty Anders, declutterthebrain.com. Don't forget the .com. I help people to declutter their space so they can organize their thoughts to maximize their productivity and minimize their overwhelm. That's pretty much it in a nutshell. Now, what does that exactly mean? I help people to declutter their physical space so that their thoughts are not kind of all distracted with all kinds of oh, I should really do that, I should do that, I should do that. No. We help you to put everything into manageable little boxes, and then, like I say, you can actually go, clarity. I wonder what clarity is. Now, I do believe that physical clutter and lack of focus and concentration are very closely related, intertwined, if you will. And so I have developed a step-by-step system that has enabled me and my clients to clear years of clutter without getting thoroughly overwhelmed by the process. But, and that's all good. And we're that program is still open, but I am about to reveal to you over the next 24 hours a Christmas special. And it happens to be a product that I don't even offer throughout the year, but I've been listening to clients, I've been listening to people in the Declutter the Brain Facebook group and finding out, what do they need, what do they want. And so I've come up with something very, very special. Now, I'm going to be, of course, it's only fair, I'm going to be unveiling it in the Declutter the Brain Facebook group first, sometime over the next 12 to 18 hours. So if you want to be the first to get in on it, it is a limited space. There are only 5 spaces available. So if you want to be one of those 5 people who can take advantage of this special offer, only one time, just before Christmas, and it is not a sale, it is not money off, it is a product that I do not offer during the year. If you want to be a part of that, if you want to check it out, if you want first dibs, just go to the Declutter the Brain Facebook group link down below and sign on, and you will be one of the first to know. All right, and then I will unleash it to the release. That was Lynn Idris, right, Michael? then I will release it to the general public shortly after that, within 12 hours after that. Alrighty then, so what else do you need to know? Yeah, that's pretty much it for now. Okay, so this week we are talking about Christmas can be a busy and stressful time for anyone, right? Hands down, put in the comments below if you agree that, oh yes, it can be busy and stressful. And I always thought there was something wrong with me because I didn't cope well. But what I didn't know was that I suffered from a seasonal affective disorder, that I'm ADHD, which kind of compounds matters even more because there are all these different stimuli, extra stimuli that we don't deal well with, all of these kind of things. So if you have SAD, if you have ADHD, perhaps you're an introvert, and you can be able to get a little lonely sometimes. No judgment here. Depression. Oh my God. I've seen it all with people and or myself. So the holiday season can be particularly difficult. And this week what we're trying to do is head it off at the pass. Yes, just go, okay, well, I know my enemy and I'm going to attack it. What's the line of first defense, as it were, a preemptive strike, if you like that one. A friend of mine used to use that expression. Okay, so first thing you want to do is make a conscious decision to, and this is kind of tough, but just make a conscious decision to not be the proverbial Grinch. To say, okay, here's how to say it, actually. Michael, you might like this. I refuse to use my mental energy being grumpy or anything other than at least okay with Christmas, because it does. It uses up your mental energy. You don't need that. You need your mental energy so you don't get sick. Frankly, that's a big part of it. Okay, then you want to identify triggers. A client posted in our group today that one of her triggers is, oh crap, I've forgotten it now. It's gone. Geez, I wish Robin were here. Oh, her basement. Her basement is one of her triggers because it just makes her feel cluttered and just not good. But you could even just such a simple triggers as I've said this before, Aunt Martha, nee, or holiday music in the grocery stores. God, I'm okay with it. Just turn down the volume a little bit, please. That's all I ask. And I don't want to be an old fogey. I don't. But just turn it down just a little bit. These are triggers. So, what would you do about that? You'd make sure you bring your trusty earplugs. I've done this. I'm not kidding you. Anyway, yeah, or Aunt Martha could bring the earplugs for her as well. Or just make sure that your stay with Aunt Martha is brief. Things like that. Whatever keeps you in control. Okay, because you do have the ability to stay in control over the holiday season. A friend of mine posted this morning, no, I don't. No, I can't. Well, she and I will talk. I haven't seen her in good 30 years. Okay, so the next thing is to give you a little bit of a pep talk. A pep talk is declutter something, even just something small. Maybe it's your bedside table, part of your kitchen counter, anything like that. Do that, and it will, number one, release some feng shui energy through the place, and it'll give you that kind of lift, a little bit of I feel better, all right, and that ever important dopamine rush. Wednesday, that would have been yesterday, yes. Excuse me. Do what you can to avoid family conflict. Now, if you are in a relationship and you know that Christmas concerts are coming, or family is coming, and that there are certain duties that are split down the middle and you are expected to do your share, just go ahead and do your share. It's not worth the argument about, well, I did it last year, this, that, the other. You know what? Path of least resistance sometimes can really make all the difference. Now, a cousin of mine also, when it came to family conflicts, she used to do workaholism over Christmas to a fault. God bless her, she could avoid more family parties, I'll tell you what. Or she'd go to the party and sleep through it. God bless her. All right, plan out your self-care. In other words, make sure that, and I mean, write down on a calendar. Okay, I'm going to take a nap before the due on Boxing Day or Christmas Eve or whatever. I'm going to take this nap. Plan it out. Just make sure that you do that. Excuse me. I did take cough syrup. You want to make sure that you're stocked up on your meds, whether it's ADHD or no. Make sure you're stocked up on your vitamin B's, your vitamin D's. Don't be that person in Walgreens at 3 in the afternoon on the 24th, okay? Just don't do it. Now, you also may want to consider volunteer opportunities. I'm actually considering that this year because I wanted to take a train trip, and that may not be possible this year. So I thought, well, maybe I could volunteer running some Christmas hampers around, or soup kitchen, or whatever there is, and that can kind of give you a shot of dopamine as well. All right, you see how other people are doing? Your life looks really good all of a sudden. Am I right? Yeah. And make sure that you stick with a routine. I'm running overtime, so I'm going to do this one really quick. Make a minute for Christmas shopping if you have to do that. I don't this year. Make a budget and start shopping early. Okay, this gives you a little bit of a dopamine rush that we do get from shopping. And here we go. Michael, you know this one. And while you're doing this, I encourage you, if you see something you want, buy it for yourself. For me, this was, I happened to run across some Queen Anne dark chocolate cherries. I dug these up. They had hidden them in the back of the store. And I found them and I thought, well, maybe I should wait. Maybe somebody will buy it for me. Maybe I should wait for it to go on sale. Screw it! No! This is mine, and it's going to get wrapped nicely, and with ribbon, it's going to be appropriate. And I'm going to get myself a couple other little things too. And that's what I encourage you to do. All right, because yeah, it's the season of giving, but it's also the season of being good to yourself. Okay, so a lot of this we don't. A lot of this we don't have to talk about because we've got the new offer coming. But I will say to you, if you just want to feel at peace in your surroundings, if you're starting to freak out because Christmas is coming and you've got a wall of clutter in your living room and you don't know what you're going to do, that is what the new offer is all about. All right, and we've got you covered. We can just give you a short little oomph, and so to learn more about that, go to the Declutter the Brain Facebook group, where I will announce it first, and then over the next 36 hours, we'll announce it publicly. All right, so until tomorrow, the Beatles said it best. Help, I need somebody. All right, talk to you then. 11 Eastern. Bye for now.